Everybody, little louder. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj. Uh, I welcome all of you to His Holiness Candramauli Swami daily class. And today, I thought it's a very auspicious Kartik Damodar month going. And many times we have heard various pastimes of Krishna, in this month. Uh, so thought to just discuss something related to that point, more in terms of our learning. Yeah, majority of us, all of you know about the beautiful pastimes. Um, so I hope that's okay with everybody. Can you see my screen? Can anybody confirm, please?
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. So as I always request everybody, um, if you can please keep yourself unmuted, that will be really good because my class will be more very interactive, more discussion and question answers. So I hope it's okay. So request everybody, please yes, make it interactive so it looks more useful. We can make best out usage of time. Okay. So you can see on my screen some beautiful pastime of this Krishna. Anybody knows what is this pastime? Hare Krishna. I think everybody is muted. So my humble request, if you can keep yourself unmuted, please.
Eating lila.
Which Leela Prabhu? Rishabh Prabhu?
Prashadam lila. I don't know how you call it.
Oh, Prashadam Leela. Yes, this is Prashadam Leela. That's correct. Okay, I will show another slide maybe. Then devotee can understand. Any further hint?
Is it when he meet Devaki?
This one gives you some hint.
Is this Hare Krishna Prabhuji?
Yes,
Is this if Brahma take all the cowherd boys and
Yes.
put them in their world, right? And
Yes.
Krishna himself came in all the cowherd boys and cows. He performed the Leela. Is that the one?
Yes, absolutely correct. Thank you, Suma Mataji. Thank you very much. This
Thank
is
you.
Brahma Vimohan Leela. Yeah. So like next slide definitely will give you that hint. Yeah. Everybody might be. So all of you knows about this Leela, this pastime. I was not planning to go to this pastime, but I hope everybody is fully aware of this pastime. Any devotee who is not aware of? So I will give a brief, otherwise summary.
In my understanding was his playtime with his cowherd boy playing and being naughty and doing lots of things and just joking and just be happy.
Yeah. That's always there with Krishna every single day, even today. Krishna enjoying with friends every day. Yeah. But this Brahma Bhimo Leela, as Mataji was describing, so you are aware of Mataji, like this Leela, what happened here? Or everybody else? Okay. So So maybe if somebody can give me, because I'm not clear with, because my actual focus for today's session is more on learnings from these Leela. So if you don't know, then probably learnings might not be that valuable. But just wanted to cross check. Everybody like knows about this, or anyone who is not fully aware of? So maybe let me give a brief summary of this Leela. So in this Leela, see, this happened just after Aghasur was killed. Yeah. And everybody knows how Aghasur, who was Aghasur? In which form he came?
Lizard?
Sorry, Mataji?
Lizard.
Similar to that.
A big snake.
Yes, big snake. He came in form of python, big snake.
Mm.
And this snake, it was so huge, it was touching the cloud. Yeah. And he was the younger brother of Putna and Bakasur, who were already killed by Krishna. Yeah. So he came to take revenge from Krishna. See, all demons who came to kill Krishna, most of them came to just directly kill Krishna. That was their target was only Krishna. While Aghasur, interestingly, he came not to kill Krishna, not to kill only Krishna, but he came to kill Krishna, his friends, and also all the calves and cows. So his point was that I will kill them and their parents automatically will be killed. Yeah, means they will die by hearing this sad news. So when he came, Krishna friends felt that, or they thought that it's a huge, gigantic mountain, because he kept his mouth open. Yeah. Let me see if I can get some slide. Okay. Anyway. So he opened his mouth, and many of his friends, they were just going up, down, inside, and in fact, few realized that he might be a demon. Yeah? But then felt that, oh no, let's enjoy, and even if demon is there, then Krishna is there. Yeah, he will take care of us. So that kind of faith they were having on Krishna. And when they went inside, of course, he was very, very poisonous. Yeah, and they felt unconscious just by entering inside the Aghasur mouth. And Krishna, when he saw, so he just entered inside that, and then he expanded himself, and Aghasur also expanded, but beyond a point, Aghasur could not expand. So Krishna further expanded, and he choked Aghasur, and then in that way he got killed. And Krishna came, and then he glanced on all the Rupas and calves, and everybody regained their life. But they all reported this, like normally all the cow friends, all the cowherd boys, they used to tell everything what happened that day to their parents. But they reported this Leela in Srimad Bhagavatam by Sukadev Goswami when he was explaining to Parikshit Maharaj. He mentioned that they explained this or narrated this Leela to their parents 1 year later. And then there was a question from Parikshit Maharaj, why they told this Leela 1 year later? Why not immediately? And then he narrated this beautiful pastime of Brahma Vimohan Leela. So as Rishabh Prabhu mentioned, all the Krishna friends, they are relishing prasadam. And what happened here? They are sitting on bank of Yamuna, beautiful day, nice weather, and they all brought their food from their home. Yeah. And the way they were relishing this prasadam is explained like it's especially by a few of the acharya in a very great details, that they were not using any plates like what we have in this time. They were using either leaves or they were having some on their hands and different way. And they were eating Krishna, and Krishna is also eating along with them, but the eating style is different. See, when we offer to Krishna, we are making sure that our hands are clean, every place is clean, and there is a proper way. Yes, that how we should offer to Krishna, their proper mantra. But here, all these friends, first of all, they are sitting in a concentric circle. And concentric circle means like Krishna is sitting in center and all the friends surrounding him. One circle, then another circle, then another circle. So that way Krishna is in center and everybody surrounding him in different circles. And the way they are eating, they are teaching Krishna many times. Sometimes they are feeding Krishna, like you can see here. They are feeding Krishna, but sometimes they are feeding Krishna and then just close to mouth, they will just take it out. And then they will tell to other friends, oh, I have brought such nice sweet today. Such nice. Oh, I have brought such nice savory. So tasty. But they will not. So just to teach Krishna. And sometimes they're feeding also. And Krishna, when he hears, he say, oh, such a nice laddu. So Madhu Mangali eating this laddu and he will take half laddu, what he has eaten, from his mouth and he's eating this way. Yeah. So this Leela is being enjoyed by various demigods. And looking at this, Brahma came to this place. Yeah. And when Brahma saw this, he got completely illusioned, in fact, completely confused here. He thought, who is this boy? And initially he thought he can be Supreme Personality of Godhead. He can be Supreme Lord. But then he thought, Supreme Lord? No. He cannot be Supreme Lord. Why? Why Brahma thought that way? Any idea from anybody?
Ego, pride.
Okay. Yes, some pride is there. And yes, Prabhu.
Is it Prabhu? Is it because Lord Brahma is an Aishwarya, so it's all in reverence, and he cannot grasp like higher rasas, and for
Yeah.
him it's like inconceivable. Is it that?
Yes, Prabhu, absolutely. Thank you very much. So yes, because Brahma has always seen Krishna in Vaikuntha Lok, in awe and reverence, as Prabhu absolutely rightly mentioned. And in Vaikuntha Lok, Vishnu is being served by various servants, yeah, and so much opulence, yeah, so much opulence. Here, he see him here, like when he see Krishna like this mood that he's eating from somebody's mouth, snatching from this way. How come and why is Supreme Lord has to first of all do this? So he cannot understand this. And he got confused. So he thought, okay, let me test him, whether he's Supreme Lord or he's not. So Krishna is exchanging, and in fact, like before he does, all these cowherd boys thinks that Krishna is sitting next to him. Yeah. And like in Ras dance, when every gopi was thinking that Krishna is dancing with him. Similarly, here all the Gopa friends, they are thinking that Krishna is sitting next to him, and they are feeding Krishna, and Krishna is feeding him. Yeah. That's their mood. But suddenly they feel that their calves, all calves, disappeared. And Krishna see them, and Krishna see, oh, okay. So he tells his friends, you continue enjoying this prasadam, I will come back. I will take care of this. Okay, you don't need to worry. You just enjoy. And then he leaves that place. Then he, in few moments, he see that, oh, all his Gopa, cowherd friends also disappeared. And of course, Krishna knows present, past, and future. Yeah. So he just understand, oh, this is Brahma. Yeah, he has done this. So what Brahma did, he stole all these calves and cowherd boys. And it's mentioned they were in huge numbers, like Even thousands is very small number. Yeah, huge numbers. So what Krishna does? So in fact, like what Brahma is doing, Brahma has just taken these calves and cowherd friends and kept in his own loka, Satya Loka. Yeah, and then he comes back. But what happens? He just do this whole lila in his one moment. Yeah, we say one moment, and that's Brahma one moment. And what is Brahma one moment here in this earthly planet? Anybody knows?
A very large number, Prabhu.
Yeah. Yeah, one. So Brahma took only one moment. That is from like from his perspective, 1/12 of second. 1/12 of second. For us, it was 1 year. Yeah. So you can imagine.
Oh, yes. So it'll be the reverse. I'm sorry. I said the wrong thing. Yeah.
So 1/12 of Brahma and 1 year of hour. So what now Krishna does in this time? He see that okay, all cowherd boys and calves have disappeared or have been stolen by Brahma. So he expand himself. He expand himself in exactly same form of Gopa, same bhav, same mood, same dress, and similarly like all cows, all the calves. Sorry, yeah, and just imagine like when we see maybe in any other movies, we see somebody duplicate comes in that movie, yeah, who is looking like twins or like not twins I should say, like who is looking exactly in terms of features, same features, yeah. So duplicate person try to imitate, and then people teach him that okay, you should behave like this, you should dress up like this, correct, you should speak like this. So all this is just for one person. Here Krishna is doing on his own for thousands, in fact somewhere it's mentioned millions, yeah, like for Gopa friends and calves, similar numbers. And that's why what happens in this lila, if you see the next slide, when these children go back to their home, their parents feel very ecstatic love, because even they see them as their children, but actually inside it's Krishna expansion. So they are so happy. Yeah. Yeah. So they are Rishabh Prabhu is saying first backup ever made. Yes. So it's not backup, it's the original. So yeah, so all the parents are feeling so lovely exchange of this bhav. Similarly, all the cows, they are feeling, when they are feeding their calves, they are feeling different feeling, so happy, complete ecstatic love. And after 1 year, and of course, when this Leela happened, Balramji was not there because it was his birthday, yeah, appearance day. So Rohini Mata and Yashoda Mata stopped him that day and said that, okay, we will feed you, we will give you nice prasadam. So he was there, and that's why, like, and this Leela happened when Brahmaji is told. Now Brahmaji comes back, and what he sees is all these cowherd boys and all these calves are here. And he directly used his WhatsApp video and see, okay, he calls his assistant, hey, what's happening there? I see all these cowherd boys and it's everybody here. And then can you see here? And then they say, yeah, he see that all these are in his planet also, in his loka. So he got so illusioned, so confused. What's happening here? I see cowherd boys here and there, calves here and there, same number, same thing. Of course, there that time it was not WhatsApp video, but his technology more advanced than whatever we can call or whatever we can imagine in this time. So he see that, and to confuse him further, what Krishna does? Anybody remembers what Krishna does further to that? I shown you that photo.
he turned of himself so many other children that they are look like the people's children, but it's Krishna, right?
Yes, so he like Brahma could see that all the cowherd boys and calves are there, what he's told, are still here. And then, so you can see in this, like all these, and in fact, like before Brahma comes, so Balramji after 1 year, you can see here in this Krishna Balramji, yeah. Krishna, he is here and Balramji is here. And Krishna Balram is watching this. And Balramji saying, the all elderly cowherd boy, like men, they are having so much ecstatic love. This is unusual. And all cow are feeding like milk is flowing and everything is like completely different mood. And they are not going here and they are just like only with their children. Yeah. So Balramji asked Krishna, hey Krishna, what happens here? Something looks like different today. Please tell me something has happened. You have not told me. So Krishna is very truthful with Baldaoji, with his brother Balram. And he tells all the pastime what happened 1 year before. Yeah. And then Balramji and Krishna is there. And then when Brahma comes, Krishna expand himself or change himself into Vishnu form. Yeah. So all these Gopa friends, if you see, they got converted into Vishnu form, 4 hands Vishnu form. Yeah. And all these, again, like as in Vaikuntha, I was saying that in Vaikuntha Loka, all these Vishnus are surrounded by their assistants. Yeah. So here, all and demigods are also serving every Vishnu. So here, so many Vishnu, so many demigods, surrounded by so many people, and Brahma is having 5 heads. Correct? Everybody? Yes, all are with me.
Yes.
Yes.
Brahma is having 5 heads. Yes.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Brahma has 4 heads, right?
Yes, I was just testing everybody's here or with
No.
me or not. Yeah.
I heard that he had 5, but Shiva caught 1. So
Yes. So he was having 4 heads, and just imagine in one of our head, we carry only 1 head. Yeah. And when we see something different, we are completely confused. And Brahma is having 4 heads, he is looking left, right, south, every directions, and he's so confused now. And then he meditate that something is wrong, he is thinking. And then he realized that, oh, this boy, he was thinking small boy, young boy, just like a normal ordinary boy, but he is Krishna, he is Supreme Lord. And he is so feeling so sad and so bad. So he asked for his forgiveness. Yeah. He bowed down first, and then he see this Shrimad Bhagavatam. So this whole Leela happened in Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter 13, and Brahmaji has offered beautiful prayers in chapter 14 called Brahma Stuti. Yeah, Brahma prayers. And so this is also like telling one thing, that when we ask for something from Lord, first of all, pure devotee does not ask anything from Lord, correct? Correct? But if we are not like at that level, like because pure devotee means like no desire, nothing. But in general, it's mentioned that when we go to temple or any other place and we see Lord, how we should really ask from Lord if we have to ask something. Anybody knows?
If you so desire.
Okay, if you so desire. Okay.
Yeah, Maharaj had mentioned one time, like anything you ask, just prefix it with, if you so wish, my lord, something like that.
Yeah.
If you wish to to happen if you think it's okay, if you believe it's okay for me, or if you wish for it, if it's pleasing you.
Yeah, as per Shastric way, if we need to ask anything from Lord, first we should bow down completely in a proper surrender mode. And then we should try to glorify Lord, not just artificially. When we see Lord, let's say you go to temple and you see Lord. Yeah? So of course, Lord form is so beautiful. Yeah. And the way devotee normally decorate Krishna and Radharani and all the deity, it's beautiful. Yeah. So when you see Lord, you try to naturally try to glorify, like what you feel that day beautiful. Yeah, just tell that to Krishna. And then you feel your own position, that how fallen we are in this world. And then fourth step is we should try to ask whatever you ask. And of course, as all of you mentioned, is that we should always add that with prefix if you so desire. Yeah. So we are not making Krishna as a order taker, that Krishna, I want this and you have to fulfill this. No, Krishna is not our order taker. We are just saying that this is, anyway, Krishna knows what's going on in our heart, what desire we carry. But even like sometimes we don't feel satisfied, just externally, explicitly we want to ask, then we can ask Krishna that this is my desire. If you so desire, if you think as this is okay for me, for my future bhakti, then please fulfill this. Yeah. So that's a 4-step process to ask from Krishna. And same way, you can see Brahmaji first bow down, then glorified Krishna, then try to realize his own humble position, that I am so fallen, this, I made so much mistakes. And we are also making so much mistakes every single steps of our life, correct? Knowingly, sometimes unknowingly. And then he prayed from Krishna. Yeah. So that's the way. Anyway, so this is Brahm Vimohan Leela, and Krishna then forgive him. Yeah. So what's the learning from this Leela? My actually focus today was next slide, but because devotee were not having this full understanding, I thought, okay, let me go through this Leela. So what's the learning, devotees? Everybody's muted. You can unmute yourself, please.
It's to learn how to please, to do it in the correct way, how to please Lord in the correct way.
Okay. Revati Mataji is saying pride. Yeah. Okay, that's correct. So we should not, like Brahma was having some pride, and Krishna wanted to teach him this lesson.
Do not doubt
Do not doubt.
anything by the Krishna. No, there's no limits. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that's correct. Do not doubt what Krishna is doing. I thought you were saying do not doubt what my second half is saying. So yes, definitely. Like we should not doubt what Krishna is like about Krishna. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Mataji. Any other?
Our job is to get into the position of those his friends. We need our own copy of Krishna. We need to get to that state. I don't know if it is a learning, but it's an ambition. Yeah.
Good. I would say ambition, Prabhu. Good goal. Yeah. Yes. Krishna is always fulfilling desires of his pure devotees. So, yes. Okay, let me go through. So, first learning here is one is always protected when Krishna is kept in the center of one's life. How do you feel from this pastime?
Yes.
Why do you think?
That is a great point. Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu. But in this Leela, where this happened? Krishna did not protect anybody, or did he protect?
Yeah, he protected coward boys because they always keep him in the. They are completely absorbed in worship of Krishna.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. Yes, Jai.
Their parents?
No, yes, the parents. He protected the parents from the terrible sense of loss of child, even for a moment.
Yeah,
Um,
correct.
he protected Lord Brahma.
He protected Brahma. Yes, that's true. Yeah, and that's the beauty of spirituality. Most of the answers in a spiritual life is right. Yeah, there are no wrong answers. Yeah. In material world, there are so many right and wrong, but in the spiritual world, most of the answers, because Krishna manifests in devotee heart. So here, first example where Krishna protected his devotee was his, as Revati Mataji mentioned, his cowherd boys. Because cowherd boys were enjoying with Krishna this prasadam, and when they could not see calves, Krishna said, "Don't worry, you keep enjoying your prasadam, I will take care." And that's the same principle applies for our life. When we keep Krishna in center of our life, Krishna is always saying that you don't need to worry. I'm here. I will protect. I will take care of it. But problem is, we don't keep Krishna in center. We say that, we know that, but our center is displaced. Correct? Everybody agree? Yes? Because if our center is at the right place, we will not be here. Correct?
Very true, very true.
Yeah. So that's very important learning, in fact, from this Leela, that keep Krishna in center and everything will happen. These cowherd boys kept Krishna in complete center of their life. And that's why Krishna protected. Of course, Krishna protected everybody else, others also in this Leela, but the key part where everybody was keeping, I mean, Krishna in heart, that there. Okay, here Krishna's sweetness or Krishna opulence, which one is more dominant?
The sweetness is what is most important to a devotee. That is what I'm attracted by. Yeah.
Okay.
I
But
already
in
know
this-
he's capable of everything.
But in this Leela, he's shown his opulence. He's shown his four forms for four hands form to Brahma. Yeah, and all he's shown all his opulence. So
Yes.
which one is more dominant? Sweetness or okay. See, his sweetness is more dominant.
I think
over
so.
opulence. Because that's what triggered Brahma to get confused. Correct? Because he was so much enjoying with his friends in sweet forms. Yeah. Eating like this, like eating from their mouth. Can we enjoy? Can we even think of Krishna like doing like this? Or like feeding Krishna from like what they're eating and they feel like, oh, this samosa is very nice, and then half eaten and they're eating that remaining half to Krishna. Sorry, they are feeding that to Krishna. We can't even think of. Yeah. Why Acharya said we should not do like this? Because we are not at that level. Yeah. They're completely at Krishna conscious level. They were not having anything else in their mind. From morning to night, they were only doing, thinking, playing, remembering only about Krishna. Nothing else in their life. Yeah. So, because they were in that mood, completely Krishna, 24/7 in Krishna conscious mode, at that level, they can reciprocate Krishna in that mood, and Krishna can also reciprocate in that mood. Yeah. We normally, when we offer to Krishna, we don't see our bhoga disappearing from there. Yeah. Even it's so tasty, but it's there. Yeah, it does not mean that we are not offering with our right attitude or mood or bhav, but it's just like we are not at that level. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Krishna's sweetness is dominant over opulence here. As Prabhu rightly said, Balakrishna Prabhu, we should not try to take test or measure power of Krishna. Otherwise, it's going to backfire. Please don't take panga from him. Yeah. Krishna fulfills the desire of his pure devotees. Why? Because all these motherly gopis or elderly gopis and cow, they were desiring so much. They were praying to Krishna, wish we could have our children, our calves like you. We could reciprocate our pure love with them in that mode. And that's why Krishna fulfilled desire of these elderly gopis. He expanded himself as their son. He expanded himself as their calves. Yeah. So that's why Krishna is fulfilling desire of a pure devotee. Yeah. Very beautiful learning from this, correct?
Yes.
It is impossible to understand Krishna with our material sense. See, Brahma, who is son of Krishna, who is knower of all the Vedas, who is creator of all this universe, could not understand Krishna, who we are. Correct? But it's possible to understand Krishna. The only way is through association of nice movies.
Devotees?
Pure devotees.
Yes, association of pure devotees, scripture, sadhu, and guru. Yeah, these three are mentioned as a key source for us. Okay. This point already covered by Prabhu. I think Mataji mentioned that Krishna, Mataji mentioned Krishna does not like to see pride in his devotees. So Revati Mataji directly mentioned. Yeah. Any other learning from this? I think I was planning to cover 5 pastimes, 5 learnings from 5 pastimes of Krishna, but only could cover 1. I was trying to go through multiple other pastimes. Probably we can't. But let's see if there are any question, comments so far from devotees. Or any correction, please?
Oh, I don't have, we already discussed a lot. My only comment is that we should do more Krishna Leela. This is so good. Krishna Katha, Krishna Leela.
Krishna Katha is so relishing,
Yeah.
relishing. That's why it's mentioned in this month. We should try to hear more and more Krishna Katha. Yeah. And when we talk about bhakti limb, our Rupa Goswami told how many limbs of bhakti?
9.
Okay, that's Prahlad Maharaj. But Rupa Goswami mentioned 64. Yeah. From Pushti Marg, Ballavacharya mentioned 12 limbs of bhakti. Lord Ram mentioned 10 limbs of bhakti. Prahlad Maharaj mentioned 9 limbs of bhakti. And our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mentioned 5 limbs of bhakti. Yeah. So, one of that is hearing about the Krishna Katha, as Balakrishna Prabhu was saying. Yeah. So, staying in Dham, hearing about Krishna Katha, chanting, devotee association, and deity worship. So at least these 5 we should try to do as much as possible in this month. Yeah. And 9, as you all know, Shravanam Kirtanam,
Vishnu Smaranam.
Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Dasyam, Sakyam,
Sakyam.
Atmanivedanam. Yeah. So these are the 9. And Lord Ram mentioned one more, which is actually covered already. Guru Maharaj mentioned many times that it's already covered in 9. But he mentioned this point to Shabri. This 10th point he mentioned, association of lordship. Anyway, I got completely diverted, sorry. But
Shabari herself offered juta berries to Ramchandra.
Yeah.
So some relationship here. Yeah.
Yeah, but there Lord Ram mentioned 10 limbs, and that was association of devotee. Yeah, that was the 10th point. More than these 9. Anyway, so my point was not really, I don't know why I got into this discussion. Maybe through this Krishna pastime that triggered one of my thought. Okay, so should I continue another pastime? Like we not learning from pastime, because this pastime everybody knows. We just had this pastime yesterday. What is that pastime, devotees?
So Govardhan.
Yes, lifting of Giri Govardhan ki jai.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether there is a time, really, it's only 15 minutes left. What devotee suggest? I am your servant here at this point of time. Whatever you will say, I will just follow that. Please, devotees, tell me. Should we go on learning of this, or should we do something else? Yes,
Can you
Prabhu,
just
say
go through
something.
the learning of Govardhan, just like this?
Okay,
Yeah, like if you can cover in 15 minutes, I think yes, bro.
okay,
Just go directly to the learning.
okay, okay. So tell me, devotees, what's the learning?
Protect his people.
Yeah, here is front and center is the protection. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Krishna will protect you from everything.
Yes, that's true. How old was Krishna when he performed this lila?
Somebody told me, I forgot.
6 years?
6 or 7. Yeah.
7 years. Yeah.
Or 7?
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Okay, and he lifted this Govardhan Shila on his
Left pinky.
little finger, left hand. Okay, good. Thank you, Prabhu. And 7 days, 8 nights, correct?
Sounds right.
Okay, everybody agree? Seven days, 8 nights.
I thought it was
7
more
days,
than
7
7 days.
Yes, 7 days, 7 nights. I was just testing. I was just putting this to make sure that nobody's sleeping. Okay. Yes, thank you. So he lifted this for 7 days, 7 nights. And before we go on learning, I'm just trying to recap on few key pointers. And who was there in this, underneath this Govardhan Shila?
The entire Vrindavan.
Okay.
His parents?
Sorry, Mataji, what did you say?
His parents. His parents.
His parents. Okay. So his parents, his friends, like whole Braj Dham was there. All the residents of Braj was under protection of Krishna. Yeah, at that moment under this Govardhan. Who was on top of Govardhan?
On top?
Yeah, just on top
Indra?
of Govardhan.
Lord Indra?
No, Indra was sending this
Rain.
cloud.
Yes.
Amritak rain cloud, which is used for the annihilation of this universe. But just
Oh, the animals?
on top of Govardhan, just somebody
Clouds?
was trying to do something.
Clouds or
Cows?
Cows was under Govardhan, correct? They were all
Yeah.
under Govardhan.
On top was
Krishna himself?
Sorry,
Krishna himself?
Krishna was also lifting, so he was not on top. See, just see, this is the Govardhan. Yeah, you can see on top of this, just on top of this.
Clouds?
the special
Sudarshan.
cloud.
It was Sudarshan, Krishna Sudarshan.
Oh,
Okay, and it's mentioned it was rotating in that speed that there was no single drop coming, because it was so fast that all clouds, even it was so annihilating clouds, it was evaporating all clouds, so nothing coming down.
Prabhuji, the Sudarshan Chakra?
Yes, Sudarshan Chakra.
I did not know this. Of course, I haven't yet read the 10th canto, but this is all anecdotally they speak. I never heard of it. This is beautiful.
Okay. So this is Sudarshan Chakra. Yeah. That's why when this Leela happened, after this Leela, Sudarshan said that, Lordship, I want to stay in this Dham. Please give me some space. So that's why that place called Chakra Tirth is in Govardhan. That place, if you have not visited, it's called Chakra Tirth. Where Sudarshan, Krishna
I heard that
Sudarshan.
Sudarshan was circumambulating around the Govardhan. I didn't know that he was stopped.
Sorry, Prabhu, I lost your voice.
I heard that Sudarshan was circumambulating the Govardhan from all sides, so that the so it's evaporating all the water that was draining, so it doesn't start to fall inside.
Yeah, but not
inside
outside, from the
covering.
top of hill. Yeah, so there is no water coming
Really?
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, anybody knows the size of Govardhan? The original size of Govardhan, not what we see now. Okay, what's the size of Govardhan now? What's the length?
Wasn't Govardhan before very big mountain, which was moved to Vrindavan, say later on?
Yeah, I don't know the sizes, but Hanumanji was involved in moving. There is one story like that.
I don't remember about Hanuman, but I know that I read somewhere that it was moved because of someone was moving it, but he has to promise not to put the mountain down anywhere. But the rishi who or the person who carried it was forced to put it down, and that's where the Govardhan decided to stay there and not to be moved more.
Yeah, that's correct, Mataji.
Then he got cursed, and he got smaller each time, so that the Govardhan today is not the real size of it. What was it in the beginning?
Yes, so Govardhan manifested. You're right. Just to give you that, because since you touched that point, Govardhan actually manifested in Satyuga. Okay, and it was son of Dronachala mountain, and Pulastya Rishi, that Pulastya sage, he visited that place, and he got so attractive by Govardhan because it was having beautiful forest, caves, waterfalls, beautiful, yeah, lakes, everything. So he asked, when he was leaving from this place, he asked that I want one, I have one desire. So anyway, just to like cut it because it was big pastime. So he, yes, like Govardhan came along with him. He lifted Govardhan, and there was one condition that he wanted to take him to this Vanaras, Kashi. Yeah, and Govardhan said that, okay, I have only one condition. I will go, that if you put me anywhere in between, I will just stay there. Yeah, and on the way, he increased his weight so much that he has to keep him in this Govardhan place. And then Pulastya, she said that, okay, now you have to move. He said, no, you said that I already told you this condition. Then he cursed, Pulastya, she cursed Govardhan that, oh, you tried to did this because you wanted to stay here. That's not fair. And he said, like, every single day, your size will reduce by size of a mustard seed. Yeah. So what we see Govardhan today is just 22 kilometers long, but it was very huge, 4 course. Yeah, in the initial time, and it manifested. In fact, before Radha Krishna thought about this pastime, Govardhan, they manifested Govardhan from their heart. So Govardhan is manifested from the heart of Radharani and also from heart of Krishna. From both of their heart, Govardhan has manifested. So it's not just like it's no ordinary mountain. Yeah, never make this mistake. Anyway, so I think again, sorry, I went to this pastime. Okay, let's devotees go for this learning. So one thing, I think if I go on that, I will go in so many minute details of this. So better to avoid this pastime. Yeah, most of you knows most of these pastimes of Govardhan Shila. Okay, before we go, okay, just one last question. Any of you have heard 56 Bhoga, Chappan Bhog to Krishna?
The temple has offered. I have not personally, but the temple has
No,
offered.
no, I'm not saying that you have offered.
Yeah.
I'm saying like all of you have heard about Chappan Bhoga.
Yes, yes, the Jagannath Puri one. Yes.
Okay. Yes. So 56 Bhoga. Why 56 Bhoga?
Excellent point. Don't know. 5, 6. Why?
Anybody knows?
Is it because 11? It's a spiritual sign.
Okay. But why 56 only spiritual? Krishna is not 56. All is Ashtakam, everything is Ashtakam, you see. Then you can say 8 is more auspicious. Sometimes different numbers are there, correct? So 108 is also auspicious. So they are, why 56? Revati Mataji, you are saying you know that?
No, Prabhu. I think I heard somewhere like because of this pastime, Krishna did not eat prasadam. So every day Krishna was offered like, some dishes. Because he did not eat that 9 days, then, that's why they offer like, 56 after like, this pastime is over.
So, yeah.
I think
so
7
very
times
close.
a
So,
day, 8 days, something like that. Krishna did not eat anything, and after Govardhan, I mean, he finished that whole Leela. I
yeah,
think
so this
they
Leela,
are-
when it happened, you all are very close. So when this Leela happened, all these Brajvasi did not eat, did not drink, did not do anything. They were just absorbed in Krishna. Okay. And Krishna also did the same. Yeah. And Mother Yashoda used to feed Krishna 8 times in a day. Every 3 hours, she will feed something to Krishna. So, and this was for 7 days. So 8 times 7, this is 56. Yeah. So that's why she offered 56 bhoga to Krishna after Govardhan Leela. And from that day onwards, 56 or Chappan Bhog is offered to Krishna.
So Prabhuji, it is only 7 days, 7 nights, right? So where did the 8th day come from?
8 times, Prabhu. In one day,
okay. Oh,
Mother
I see.
Yashoda used to
8 times
feed
a day,
8
right?
times, every 3 hours. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So in many temples, they still have, like you might have heard, Ashtapayan Seva. That means 8 times. Okay, they do the Seva of Thakurji. Okay, so yeah, so that's why like this Chappan Bhoga started from that day onwards. Yeah, so people, and you have to please Krishna, just offer. But if you can't preach, give or make Chappan Bhog, most critical thing what Krishna is looking from Bhoga is, what Krishna is looking out of Bhoga?
Offered
Sweets,
love.
Love and devotion. Yeah.
Rajas, Rasgul.
Vishwa Prabhu, not Gulab Jamun, not Rasgulla, not Jalebi, not Sandesh.
All of them together.
Vishwa Prabhu is
Love.
enjoying nice feast everywhere. Yes, love and devotion. Yeah. So, okay, good. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, devotee. I'm bad in this that I could not even start learning from this, but just spend so much time in this. Should I close this today now here, or should we go on learnings?
Don't leave us in suspense, Prabhuji. Let's finish the learnings. I say so.
Okay,
I mean, it's my
everybody
opinion.
agree?
Yeah, yes,
Let's
Prabhu.
go.
Okay, where to go, Prabhu? So Rishabh Prabhu is saying, let's go. Let's close it. Let's go. He's feeling hungry.
Prabhu,
After hearing so many dishes, he is feeling so hungry.
hungry for learning.
In association of Guru, he has got complete ecstasy, ecstatic knowledge and love. Yeah, very good. Thank you, Prabhu. Okay, so first
Only thing
learning,
I realized how rascal.
have firm faith on God like Brajbasi. See, when when they had this cloud, just imagine, Krishna asked these Brajbasi that don't feed to or don't offer anything to Indra and do everything to Govardhan. See, just imagine in our life, if somebody comes, yeah, and if we are doing something, let's say some worship or something to some god, and just imagine you go to some home and you say they are doing worship of some demigods, and they say you stop immediately and do worship of Krishna. And after they start doing worshipping of Krishna, somebody, like, they get so many difficult times, difficult situations. What that person is going to say to you, or how you are going to feel? You say, oh Krishna, you started, you said that you stopped this, you did that, I am going to blame this, you are, because of you I am having all this misery. Correct? Correct? But here Brajbasi, they had such bad rain, yeah, but they did not even think in their mind why we just believed on Krishna, why we did not continue worshipping Indra. Correct? They did not even think
Prabhu,
about that.
Prabhu, I think this is the same thing when we approach spiritual master. We said what you're gonna do in life or something, and then he says do something else. So it's like following the words of spiritual master, because it's the same way as you said, like having faith in God to protect us. So having full faith in Maharaj's words, even though we don't know how is this connected to the problem, how is this the solution, we don't see it, but just having firm faith in Maharaj's words actually have the same result.
Absolutely, Prabhu. Absolutely. No second thought on that. Yeah. Because Guru or our spiritual master has manifested in this time for us, for all the disciples, as a representative of Krishna. So definitely whatever spiritual master is saying, we should all follow. But remember one thing, and we clarified this point with Guru Maharaj also in one of the class, that we should try to, because we cannot, because of our Kali Yuga life, like every day, spiritual master might be saying something in different classes. We cannot follow every single thing. Yeah, that means we are not committing offense. What Maharaj said, that we should definitely make sure whatever personal instructions are there, they should minimum follow. Yeah. So just on that point, because it's a subtle point, that we should definitely follow that, but other points also. Yeah, devotee, you can keep your video on. Actually, I forgot to ask that. It looks like I'm just only old person here, you know. A beautiful face I can't see. Hari bol. Yeah. So have firm faith on God like Brajbasi. Correct?
So Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Like you were telling, like general instructions, we may not follow everything, but personal instructions we have to follow. When Guru
Yeah,
Maharaj,
so like my point, like it's very again sensitive point. I'm not saying that we should not follow general points. The point is minimum, you know, like it's like when it comes to chanting, yeah. It's minimum 16 rounds. Yeah, you do more than that, that's very good. But minimum is 16. Minimum 4 regulative principles. Yeah, of course, there are many other principles also. Correct. When you go to nectar of devotion, there are so many things mentioned in details. Like we should do this, we should not do this, we should do this, we should not do this. Correct. We cannot follow all many times. Yeah, but at least 4, because that's personal instruction from our spiritual master. We have to follow that.
Okay.
Similarly, if our spiritual master has given any other instructions personally, we should follow that. Yeah, that's a minimum.
Minimum.
On top of that, yes, whatever we can, that's all good, well and good. Yeah, so I'm not saying that we should not follow general instructions, but that's minimum. Yeah,
Yes, yeah. How much ever we can, we have to try to follow, but personal like chanting, everything we have to follow. Yeah.
that's the minimum. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So have firm faith on God. Then second point, have, I think one important point. Okay, I will come to that. Every day in our life is like torrential rain, yes, in form of Maya. But if we sincerely turn to take shelter of Krishna, then he's going to save us in any condition, correct? Every life, every step in our life actually is Maya, this torrential rain.
Interesting, because I think I heard yesterday on the lecture that it's not that the Bijabas is just like shelter of the government hill, like under umbrella. Actually, they took full shelter. They actually surrendered fully to Krishna.
Yeah, absolutely. No, completely like these Brajbasi were. That's why they were in different mood. Yeah, fully surrendered to Krishna. Yeah. Okay, I will go a bit faster because less time, because I wanted to cover, in fact, like lots of minute points also in this, but because of shortage, maybe in next time. With patience and peace, everything can be done. But if one is agitated by anger, the goal is not achieved. And why I say that? See, when there are provocating situation, what is real of ourself comes out. And I meant like when you press orange juice will come out. Yeah. Have you seen you press orange and apple juice coming out or mango juice coming out? Rishabh Prabhu, have you seen that in India somewhere? Lots of unusual thing can happen in India, but have you seen that?
Maybe some hybrids. Hybrids.
Hybrid is different, but if you press orange, have you seen after pressing orange, you get apple juice?
No.
Not possible, correct? So point is that whatever is in our heart that comes out when provocating situation comes. Yeah, when difficult situation comes, then our real self, ourself is coming out. Yeah. Indra just was having this pride because of so much opulence. Yeah. And that's why, like in the normal situation, he could have asked, if he realized that, okay, this boy is saying not to worship Indra, he could have asked, like, why you are asking not to worship me? But he just was so much full of proud. He thought, okay, not to me. Okay, now let me show them. Okay, and he started taking revenge out of that. Yeah. And similarly, like in our life, and just see the contrast of this, Brajbasi. They had surrendered to Krishna. In spite of that, they got all this torrential rains and everything, but they did not try to show revenge. Oh, Krishna, you did that. Let us take revenge to you. We should lock you out in one room for a few days. We will not hear from anything from you. We will not see anything from you, because if you say something, you will be again in trouble. No, complete surrender. Yeah. So same for us. Yes. Rishabh Prabhu, you are saying something?
No.
Okay. Do we really think Indra is so bad? Is Indra a bad personality? Yes or no?
I mean, Indra is a position.
Okay, whatever position, if somebody is performing that position for that moment, is that a bad personality? Like here, what you see from Indra, what comes in our mind?
He is so jealous.
So jealous, yeah. And we hear so many pastimes where Indra has been shown
Prideful.
that Indra did this, Indra did this. Yes, and by hearing all this pastime, our mind feels Indra is not a good person, correct?
I think he's attached to his opulences.
He is arrogant, Prabhu.
Okay. But why is then still kept as a head of heavenly planet? Do you think Krishna can tolerate that? So why this dichotomy?
May I ask, since I remember that Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, amongst all God and goddesses, he says that he's also considered Indra and Shiva and so on. What does that mean then?
Yeah, that's like in all the Rudra, it's Shiva. Yeah, that's true. But point is that he is just expanding, not like directly, that's his energy, that's his representative. Yeah. So Indra just need to make sure that Indra is not just bad person. Yeah. He's performing this lila, and there are so many other leelas being performed. Yeah. But that does not mean that Indra is a bad person, because these leelas are mentioned in Bhagavatam, Shrimad Bhagavatam. And this is not I'm saying, like our Acharya have mentioned why these leelas are mentioned, because just to make sure that we don't commit the same mistake again. Indra is doing every single moment so many good leela. It's just like, just imagine, you go to watch, of course, many of us don't watch, but let's say you watch cricket match, yeah, and you see one bowler, okay, he just like he has got a hat trick, yeah, so he bowled 3 nice balls and 3 batsmen are out. What do you think by hearing this? Oh, bowler is so nice, correct? Correct?
Yes, yes, he must be good.
He must be good. But this is one side of the story. This was the last 3 balls of the 10 over. Before that, he gave 300 runs. Now story is complete. What you will say?
We say he's acting out of character or unlucky, something like that.
The point is, unless we see the complete story, we can't say whether right or wrong. Yeah. So about Indra, it's only just few of the pastimes mentioned where he has been positioned that he is not good, but he is representative of heavenly planet. Yeah, and Krishna cannot tolerate that. So he is doing so much actually devotional activities, so many nice activities. But because of this, like, we need to understand that he is not a bad person. Sometimes he got these bad things, and as a father, as a right carer of these personalities, Krishna performed, or Krishna got these pastimes, so that these, like, whatever pride, whatever arrogance Indra is having at that moment can be immediately removed. Yeah. So like, just take the first stage of the cancer rather than it becomes the 4th stage of cancer. Okay. So that's the learning, just to make sure. Sorry. Also in this Govardhan Lila, we got importance of Tulasi leaf, correct? Everybody know that pastime?
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
Yes.
Anior,
Anior, yes, Krishna
he put
expanded,
a leaf.
asked to bring me all more and more food. Yeah, there were mountains of food, mountains of lentils, mountains of sabji, mountains of sweet rice, everything. Yes, so much nice. Any of you have not had prasadam, you will start feeling hungry. So much nice, all this nice bhoga. But everything he finished, and he said, Anior, bring me more, bring me more. And what Krishna suggested to Brajvasi? Offer a tulsi leaf. Just give one tulsi leaf. They kept tulsi leaf and he felt satisfied. And that's one of the reason we should always offer tulsi leaf. And that's one of the reason to offer tulsi leaf in every bhoga. If you don't have tulsi leaf, offer from your mind that please accept along with tulsi leaf, Krishna. Okay, very important to remember tulsi leaf. So that's like another, if you don't know why we offer tulsi leaf in bhoga, that's one of the reason. Krishna himself guided or told us and gave the instruction that we should follow this. Should we continue more instructions or learnings from this, or maybe as a next episode? I don't want to bore you guys.
Yes, please.
Okay. Not feeling hungry?
No.
Okay. Please join next time. Yeah, in my class nobody will join. It's like, okay, so much time, Prabhu, I have taken. Okay, so next time my class I announce and then they say, yeah. Okay, so I will just quickly cover. Shelter of Krishna is very easy if we take shelter of his devotee, as Rishabh Prabhu said. That's just, he got my mind before. Yeah, so who is his representative? And who was the representative here in Govardhan Lila? Govardhan himself. Yeah, Govardhan is Krishna and Govardhan is interesting. Govardhan is Krishna devotee, our devotee. So this is just Scarlet Mataji, just to tell you, like many times you like don't get confused that okay, is Krishna this or Krishna this? Yeah. So Krishna takes different positions and different Leela, yeah, and different personalities also. Yeah. Okay, maybe we will cover this Leela later, Govardhan Leela versus Brahmimon Leela, maybe in the next other point. It will take a long time. For devotee, Krishna lap and Krishna slap, both are same. Yes. Anybody want Krishna slap?
Me.
Only one devotee here. Yeah. Good. Thank you,
I get
Prabhu.
it anyway. I get it anyway from authorities, so
But you want
I
to.
can get it from Krishna.
You have that eagerness. You are still okay. Yeah, you're still happy.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
very good sign of a pure devotee.
Yeah, Krishna already delivers both.
No, Krishna delivers, but are we ready? That's the point. Yeah, Krishna is anyway going to give, but we are happy that okay, Krishna slap coming, no problem. I am raising my hand, and then with raised hand, whatever comes, I am happily going to accept it. Okay, whatever he has to do, because I am fully surrendered to Krishna, and with that faith that whatever he is going to do, whether good or bad, is going to be good for me in the long term. So even he's slapping, that's also for my betterment. Yeah, and slap means here all the challenges coming in our life. Yeah, so that's the point.
Krishna would never do something out of ignorance. It's like, materialistic people.
Absolutely.
Under anger, it is in ignorance. They just do things just to express their anger. Krishna is never like that.
Yeah. Okay, and Krishna loves his devotee, and that makes us humble and not humiliated. Correct. Related to the previous point. Devotee will treat everything as a Krishna treat. Yeah. Okay. So we'll not go another Leela. So any questions, devotees? Any corrections, please? Anything you would like to share? Any observation?
Hi Krishna Prabhuji. Yeah,
Hare
my
Krishna.
obeisances, all glories to the Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to assembled devotees. So just I would like to ask one question, Prabhu. Both the Leelas, Brahma Leela and also this Leela, both Brahmaji and also Indra, they have realized that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So by just seeing the opulences, because both pastimes Krishna showed his opulences, and that's all like they have realized. Is anything else or just by seeing the opulences?
Sorry, Mati, what's your question?
So in both the pastimes, Krishna showed his opulences. Then Brahmaji asked for forgiveness. Then he realized that Krishna is the Supreme Personality. The boy is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So my understanding is both the pastimes, Indra also pastimes, but just seeing the opulences of Krishna, he realized, Brahmaji and Indra realized that is none other than Krishna.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So not
because they were not able to understand Krishna in the sweet pastimes. Like this is a different pastimes. These many times, that's why it's mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. If you see chapter 10, the first verse of Bhagavad Gita is first 4 verses. It's mentioned that even great sages, demigods cannot understand Krishna. Yeah, and Krishna say, I am telling you that knowledge, Arjun, now too. Yeah. So these demigods also cannot understand because they normally, Brahma always, as I mentioned earlier, whenever you see that Brahma approach Krishna or Brahma approach Vishnu, it's always in that awe and reverence mode. He goes to that milk ocean, and in that milk ocean, he just meditate on Krishna and he see that Krishna. Yeah, sometimes he goes to Vaikuntha Lok, but he always see Krishna in four hands form. So for him, Krishna means four hands form. Yeah.
Mm.
But this sweet five mellows, what available to us, in fact, in this Kali Yuga, is rare in even to demigods in heavenly planet. So that's why, just to give them the right way. And these opulences were not visual. See, all Brajvasi, they never thought that Krishna has lifted this Govardhan hill. In
Mm.
fact, there is very different pastime where somebody, like all these Sakhi, all the mentioned that this was Radharani who lifted. Gopa was thinking that we are holding this stick, because of us, we are, have this Govardhan hill is lifted. So they never agreed and accepted that Krishna lifted this Govardhan hill. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You see the next chapter after Govardhan hill, yeah, where beautiful Krishna is mentioned, where all these Brajvasi approach Nanda Baba. What is this? Why this happened? So for them, Krishna is still sweet, Chota Lala, yeah, younger boy, a small boy. But just for these devotee, just for Brahma, sorry, and Indra, yeah, Krishna, they could understand that Krishna has shown this opulence form. Yeah, but even for his Gopa friends, when they were seeing this Brahma, they were thinking, who is this boy? Who is this guy? Forehead, some looks like weird person. Yeah, they never thought that, okay, this is Brahmaji or some very heavenly person praying off to Krishna. Yeah.
Mm. Nice, nice, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mataji. Balakrishna Prabhu is always moving.
Yeah, I'm just walking around. I've been sitting and listening to you, so I'm just walking around.
Very nice, Prabhu. Very nice.
Yeah.
Good exercise, multi-purpose.
Right.
Okay. So devotee,
Can
if
I
you
comment?
sorry, Rishabh Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Please.
It's really like a baffling about how pure faith they had in Krishna while like listening to him
Sorry,
for
Prabhu, your voice is not very
forming.
clear. Can you keep that mic a bit closer, if possible, please?
Yeah, you can be better now?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Yeah. So just imagine a situation. So you're doing something and it works, functions. It's like it's according to Dharma. It's according to Krishna's laws. And then a spiritual master comes and tells you what you're doing. I'm doing this and this, Maharaj. Don't do that. Do something. Do this different thing. And you know what will happen. You know it will destroy you. It will bring some unpleasant things. It will maybe destroy everything that you know and you have. So we will have faith to actually perform that, to change that, because Krishna, our Guru, came and tell us to do that. So we do that, okay, in faith, or small faith or big faith or unconditional faith. We do that, and then things happen that we predicted. So they predicted Indra will be angry, and it actually exactly that thing happened in the most ferocious way, the most fully fledged destruction. It cannot be more obvious. Like, okay, we did something wrong, and why did we listen to Krishna? Why did we listen to Guru? I knew this will happen. I knew this will happen. Destroyed everything what I knew. Now I'm in danger. What should I do? Will we actually have faith to again come to Guru and say, humbly, submissive mode, Guru Maharaj, please, what should I do now? Command me again. Even though we actually got a command and we are like not happy with the results, now will we again come to Guru and say, Maharaj, this happens. What should I do next? Will we again have a faith, full faith, to actually listen to the second instruction, to the follow-up instruction? This is actually what baffles. Will I be able to do that? Because if you do that, if you actually do that, then you are like the next step. If you do that, then you what they got. What did the Brijavasis got? They get pure darshan of Krishna 7 days and 7. It's like their love was increasing more and more. He was reciprocating with each person, each living entity separately, fully. Do we really have that faith? Are we actually, even close to that level? just baffles me. Just even imagine it.
Prabhu, very nice point. Thank you very much for sharing this. Yes. Faith is most critical thing, and because spiritual masters and these devotees, they are the self-realized souls. They know what is good for us. We don't know. Like as a parent know that if children is asking so much sweet, it's not good for them. But for children, it's a nice thing. The same way, spiritual master knows what is not right for us, although we may not understand at that point of time. But if we have faith, as you rightly said, we will understand that will be also revealed, like why this happened and all kind of things. But faith is the most critical, essential, I would say, part of it. Thank you, Prabhu. Okay. Anything else? If not, then I will close this session here. Thank you, devotee. Thank you very much for staying in this session. Because of you, could have this session more interactive and valuable. So thank you very much. I hope there was some value. I always say that whenever we come to satsang or class, there should be always 1 or 2 points which we should take away, and we should meditate, and we should try to focus on that, and we should try to do. If we are already doing those points, then we should try to do slightly better. Yeah, that's the value of a class or takeaway.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. It had Leela and it had several valuable points. Definitely. Thank you. It's a brilliant class. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you very much for today. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Srila
Krishna.
Prabhupada
Jai
ki jai,
Gurudev.
Gurudev ki jai, Anant Koti
Jai.
Vaishnava Vrind ki jai.